Hello again and welcome to another episode of the Talos Principal Editor. First of all, I did some changes to the Open Broadcaster software and the bitrate, so it should be more readable now. I know I did this right now where the important videos are already done, but yeah, I finally found the option to change that, and I hope it's not pixelating so much and you can read better on my screen. It would be better. Okay, so in this tutorial, wait, what is that? Okay, um, we've got a warning with a magnifying glass. Okay, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a multi-layer ground, which means in ground, which actually allows you to have multiple textures on one ground and allows you to, basically, we want to paint a little gravel way through here. So I'm going to show you this. It's actually not that hard, and you need to go into the mesh editor from the ground. So select your ground mesh and press E to go into the mesh editor. And yeah, I know we're seeing the crumbs, but ignoring the crumbs right now. Or can we put them off at rendering? I don't know. I think not. Yeah, just ignore this. So you see we've got now gray ground again, and actually, it's oh, I don't know. I know what we can do. We just target. We put the target away, and then we can see our ground without crumbs. Okay, you see, it's gray right now because we're in the mesh editor. First step, going to shader over here. We see the grass again. Now we go to layer, and we got our polygon map over here, which is for the ground shader we did in the, I don't know which tutorial it was, episode 3 or so. And it has a standard shader which only accepts one texture. Okay, so we're gonna change this. We go here and browse, and under the obtain some shaders window, where we select standard last time, we go and select multi-layer and hit OK. What this does, it colors your surface white, and what you see is different options. First, we got a mask texture. The mask texture is actually a texture which defines where on the map should be which texture, and the UV map to that. Light map, shade texture, we just ignore this, and here we got the options for the different layers. So we got layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, and layer 5, and if we start by putting in layer 1 diffuse, so we browse for textures here, content tailors textures, ground, and we take the texture we had before, this grass 01 cm, and layer 1 UV map we set to texture, and you see now we got the grass again. We need to scale this again, so we again put, I don't know which we had, like a scale value like 16. No, that was too small. I don't know which value we had. I think it was 2 or 2.5 was it, I think. Yeah, that's probably a good value. So we got the grass texture again, and we can also put a normal map again. So I don't think that I showed a normal map, but a normal map is actually another texture. You see, this is the normal one, and this is the normal map. And you see, it's quite transparent, and if you take a look, you see some ripples in there. And if you assign this, the normal maps are always the texture name with an NM on it. And if you apply this, and you probably should see that there are some details in the ground, more details than before. If I put this away, yeah, you see, if we put a normal map in there, it has some more yeah, light capabilities. So if you have a brick wall, for example, then it allows you to, like you see those black things over here, to really see the lighting there, so it looks like there is some surface or something. Okay, so this is layer 1. Layer 2, we want to add a new diffuse, which has some gravel or something. So let's take a look if we got a grass and ground. Ice. Let's take a look if we find a cool gravel texture. Wait, this is, what was that? Sand rocks. Small gravel. Yeah, this is a great gravel texture. So let's take this. We take the normal map, small gravel 01 nm, and the UV map to texture. And now you see it's been purple, because you have more than one layer selected, and preventing that you've got a really big Z fighting over there, it turns purple because we don't have selected any mask. So let's add a third texture, layer 3 diffuse, and add something like, let's take sand. Got sand over here, let's take this. Normal map, I don't think we have a normal map for the sand, no we don't. And the UV map is texture. And then we probably need to stretch this, so stretch this to the same stretch like we had the grass, and here too. And then we're done. We can save our shader right now. And yeah, now we did the shader, but it's purple. So we need to create a mask texture for this. So for this we go to mask texture, go to here, new, and create a new C static texture. And if you expand this, you see we have the settings here, and we basically set the width, and this is like the crumbs mask we did before, where the crumbs mask was actually correspondable for the different crumbs. So let's take the width and height to 256 by 256. That's obviously okay. Then put the format to in compressed opaque. This means smaller textures, and otherwise he will put an error on you, or a warning. So compressed opaque, and under flags, which we have over here, select no sRGB. So no, I don't know what the S means, but this should be also set, so otherwise he put in warning. So once we did this, we can save the texture. We need to save the texture. So go to the mask texture, hit save as, and go to your tutorial level folder, or yeah, the level folder, so here, and save this terrain mask. I don't know where this comes from, but yeah, actually you should name it like this. So just overwrite this, and you actually see now we have this saved as in terrain mask, and we save the shader again. And now we press N to go to our painting mode, and it says please select UV map and please select target texture. So we hit Q and go to the target texture. We browse and select a terrain mask. And UV map, we go down here at VM, select this to VM and T, and then select texture. And now the errors are gone and we can paint. So first we paint all, we set this to R channel. Remember, pressing Alt and B will open up the palette. We're painting on the R channel, making this a bit bigger, and if we paint now, you probably should see any difference. Oh no, you don't, because in the shader you need to set the mask UV map to texture as well. Okay, done. And now you see everything is gravel, and if we paint, there's everything gravel. And if you paint black, you see first if you hold control you can invert your brush, and then we can paint everything in black. The problem is the original texture is here, and if I do a painting here, it will be on all meshes. As you remember, we did we added those planes over here to be on every mesh. So if we paint over here texture, it will be here as well. That's kind of problem because we did it a bit messy. So if you create your mesh, you probably do it better like me. So that could be a problem with way painting, but I think it tells what I want to say you. So the red channel is actually corresponding to layer 2, and the black channel is actually just if you hold control and paint black, black is always the color of layer 1. And if we paint red, you see we actually paint layer 2 texture. If we paint the green channel, we paint layer 3, which is sand. So the problem is, yeah, as I said, textures are being on all mesh parts, so we've got those stripes at every part. So remember, with control you can undo it all. And you see the effect on the texture. So let's do something which is not that going on the nerves by doing a rim of gravel. So let's make the brush a bit smaller, I think like this, and then we paint on the rims over here gravel texture. Okay, that's looking shitty because it's kinda not full translucency. So let's make this away. So with the mouse wheel you can adjust the strength of the brush you're painting with. So let's paint some gravel over here, and it also gives it to here. So I think the rim should be great looking for every part. That's because I made this model a bit shitty, so probably that's not your problem. It's always good to separate those meshes or assign another shaders to them. So let's paint over here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, if you paint over here, it applies that too. I forgot totally that. So we just paint inside our default square over here. So let's paint here. Here. I'm not a master painter, so probably this looks shitty. Okay, and then we made a rim. And you see this rim also applies here, and also applies here. That's because I did some faily ones. Okay, so I now show you how to put different shaders for different pieces of oh yeah, we forgot the sand. So let's paint some sand over there. Let's put a bit of sand inside the middle over here. I don't know. And if we now go outside of the mesh editor and play, see we got sand over there, and we got gravel over here. Okay, so one thing is, if you want to have different shaders, so different settings per object you have in one mesh, then it's probably not that hard. First you need to select the polygon, so go here and select the polygon, and select the polygon you want to change. So this, for example, you see this only, because it's in terrain, this only affects this cell. So you can hold right click to do a circle around it, or use your middle mouse wheel to select a big range, or just do this and paint all over it. So you got an area. I show you this by a little plane I create out here. So let's create a plane, or a grid is it called here. Let's create a grid here, and you see this automatically has the shader again, and we want to change this. So let's select all those polygons from here. So yeah, you can just rotate like this and use the middle mouse wheel, hold and drag it to make a rectangular selection, and then you see all cells should be blue. If not, then do it like all cells are blue. So let's you probably need that all cells of your model should be blue. When a box, it's easier when you do a box, cause the box has only one cell. So let me show you this. Actually, we can just control undo this. If we create a box has only one polygon, as you see, like this. And if we select the polygon, you see this is one area. And if we want to apply this another shader, or basically we want every polygon on this cube to be different, then simply select all sides to blue. So yeah, all sides should be blue. I think this is done now. Oh no, it is not. So you should have all sides blue right now. Okay, then you need to create a new polygon map. So you go to PM, standing for polygon map, and S for surface. And default is actually the polygon map you have the shader right now, default. And you can just go to actions over here or right click and hit create new polygon map, and it asks for a name, and you can give him a name, for example cube, hit OK, and it will be white, because you now have a new setting over here, cube, and it has no shader. And we can now just browse, go to content, Talos, presets, shaders, and take let's take I don't know, or under shader presets we probably have some betters. Concrete ceiling, take this one, and you see now we have combined in one mesh two different shader objects, and this is used in the right correct game too. So I undo this again, and this is used in the real game too, but yeah, actually, yeah, if you create more than one if you create more than, or I can show you this, is if you go to E over here, we want to select all the cells from here, because we want to change this. We use the rectangular tool to mark some of them, then you can just use your mouse to paint all the polygons you want. I don't know if there's a tool or something which allows you to easily paint a whole square or something. So these are the polygons of the grid which I want to change. I think everybody is selected over here. Or this, yeah, this is for the other one. So oh, here's one missing. Okay. Okay, then we have all selected, and then we go to PM and S and create a new polygon map called I don't know, way between, because this is a kind of way between. Click OK. Okay, it's gray now, and if we can now put in shader on it like concrete ceiling, and you see we got another shader in the same mesh. It's kinda ugly, so I undo this, but yeah, actually you get the point what this is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This was kinda easy one, and yeah, seeing you next time. And I hope the video quality was better right now. Bye.